Hey everyone, I'm Nina Zadeh with Sidewalker Daily, and in today's video, we are going to talk about Instagram hashtags for followers. Now, as an influencer coach and a business strategist, I know how badly so many of you want to grow your following on Instagram. I get it. It's hard to not want to, especially when we put so much time and effort into this platform. It's normal to want the followers, but here's the thing. There's organic ways to get the followers, and then there's like the shady bot ways. And if you work with me or if you're part of our philosophy, you know we're always going to want to keep it real and organic. So using hashtags to help you find a more engaged audience, a more authentic audience, a target audience, it's probably one of the best ways. And in this video, I'm going to show you my screen on my phone and show you exactly how I do my hashtag research. And I'm also going to help you get into the mindset of how to think about hashtags in a whole new different way. But before I do, make sure you subscribe to our channel so that you can be up to date on all videos, influencer marketing, and social media related. So let's start at the basics and learn a little bit about these hashtags and how they work and how Instagram uses them. So Instagram uses your hashtags to categorize content. Think about the millions and billions of photos on Instagram. Without hashtags, it would be a big old mess, but hashtags help categorize content. And that's important because it can help you find your ideal customer or ideal reader or whoever it is your target audience may be. And by putting hashtags on your posts, you're basically making it easier for people to find you. You're helping Instagram help you. So if you're looking for more followers and looking to grow your audience, then you're going to have to incorporate a solid hashtag strategy to ensure that your posts can even get found. Now, this is the mindset portion of the video where I want to help you guys think about keywords in hashtags in a different way. I actually gave it away. I said keywords. Well, that's exactly how you need to start thinking about your hashtags. What are people searching? In Google, if you put in a search term, travel blogger or where to eat in Florence or what to do in Miami, it's going to populate a bunch of posts. Well, hashtags, you guys should be thinking about them in the same way. What are some terms, keywords, or hashtags that I can use to help my posts get, found by the people that I want to read them? Now, just like keyword research, you have to be mindful of the number. So if you're using a hashtag that has hundreds of millions of people tagging on it, your probability of getting found on that hashtag is really low, especially if you're just starting out. So I'm going to actually share with you right now my screen because I think it's easier to teach you by giving you an example of how you can look to see the different hashtags when you're categorizing your posts. So I'm in Instagram. I'm going to go into the search tab. Now let's just say I'm a travel blogger and I'm writing about London. Let's look at London. And you're going to type in the city and you're going to hit tags. Okay, so London has 136 million posts, people. So if you were to click that, you are going to get caught up in a cycle of being put with way too many, you're going to be in a position where it's going to be really hard to find you because this hashtag has way too many people. But now let's look under. Instagram actually gives you suggestions and it's going to help you find hashtags that are less searched. Let's go. Okay, London restaurant. That already lowers it tremendously. It has 198,000 posts. This is still considered high, but at least it's not as high as that original hashtag that we wanted to use, which was London. Now, London shopping. Let's just say you're a travel blogger and you're doing a post on best shopping in London. By using the hashtag London shopping, you are giving your end reader a really clear way to find you. Now, if I was going to go shopping in London, or if I was going on a trip to London, I'd probably look up that hashtag, London shopping, to help me build up my itinerary, to get organized. And by being, tagging your post with London shopping, someone now can potentially discover your blog post. Then once they're on your blog, they can get to know you, maybe subscribe to your email list. The whole funnel starts to happen of how people get engaged. So using a hashtag like London shopping is going to help you guys so much more than using a hashtag with hundreds of millions of of hashtags. And if you're just starting out, you're going to really want to drill that number down even more. You're going to want to try to stay in the 50,000 range, 20,000 range, even 1,000 is perfectly fine. You don't want it to have no posts when you type up the hashtag. There has to be some search. But the lower the better, especially when you're just starting out. What I just did there was show you guys some hashtags, obviously, in theory of this London post. But I work with people all over the world on their Instagram strategy, and I work with hotels and tourism boards and influencers and content creators just like you. So if you want to get a little bit deeper, I'm going to leave a link below so that you can work with me directly on your hashtag strategy and help you find those exact keywords. We can build out a list and give you that confidence when you're posting. And this is stuff that we also do in our group coaching, so I will leave a link to that below as well if you don't want a private session. So I want to start by saying that hashtags have completely helped transform my business. Sidewalker Daily, if you look us up on Instagram, let's take a look right now where our hashtag even stands. But if you look it up, let's do a quick search. I'm sharing my screen. Okay, tags. Boom. Okay, 610,000 posts on Sidewalker Daily. So we started as a travel community, and now this was about 4 to 5 years ago, but now people all around the world are using our hashtag to drive visibility and likes to their page. It's super cool. So I believe that hashtags have the power, if used right, to totally transform your business like it did for us. We wanted to create a community, and we used hashtags as a way to categorize travel content. So Sidewalker Daily now is one of the top travel hashtags to use. But it didn't start that way. We started with 0. So if you're thinking of doing a community account and building conversation around your hashtag, just know it takes time. Like I said, it's taken us over 5 years to get here. But once you do and people start using your hashtag, it just takes off from there. When it comes to your hashtag strategy, I think there's like 2 big ways to look at it. Now, a lot of travel bloggers, they like to use hashtags like travel blogger or travel blogger life. And while that's fine and great because it definitely helps drive visibility from other travel bloggers that may be looking at your hashtag or maybe potentially other brands, is someone who is searching for an answer going to type travel blogger? I'm not quite sure, right? So if your post that you're posting is talking about what to do in New York City or where to buy camping equipment or whatever the exact search is, you're going to want to think, what would people type in Google to search this term? And then use that same mentality on Instagram. You see, you want to grow followers that are going to actually support your business, that not other people just like you. Now, another really important way to drive your followers using Instagram hashtags. So remember the London example I gave you? That was post specific. That was about a post in London that you're now going to not use a hashtag that has millions and millions of tags, but you're going to drive it down even further and get even niche. Well, you can do the same thing with your account. I'm going to show you guys what we did to our account to help drive our impressions and reach. So you guys see right here, right where it says influencer coach plus biz tips. That is very strategic on our end. We did not put Sidewalker Daily in the name field. We put a keyword and we did research on that keyword, and we were able to see what the search was for influencer coach and biz tips. So now let's go ahead and look up that search. I'll show you. So if we put in influencer coach and we press enter and tags, you see it has around 1,000 searches. Let's see biz tips. Biz tips has about 231,000 searches. And because Sidewalker Daily, we're an established account, we feel comfortable hitting, going after that 231,000. Now this name may change. This will not always be set in stone. So maybe by the time you watch this video, we'll do another round of research and see a new keyword. And I suggest you guys do the same. It shouldn't just be set in stone hashtags. Hashtags are things you have to constantly revisit, constantly go in and see, has the search changed? Has the volume around these hashtags changed? And if it has, it can help you, get more organized in your hashtag strategy. Now, what I like to do is I like to have a running list on Excel. And what I'll literally do is go and search each hashtag and I'll put the volume right next to it. So I'm going to share my screen and show you guys how you can do this yourself. Here's one of our many hashtag researches spreadsheets. You can just pull up on Google Docs. you put in the hashtag and you put in the search volume. I always add a little filter because I like to sort it by the growth to see what the numbers look like. So again, I will literally go in and just tag all these things into Instagram. I'll go in and I'll put in travel influencer, and Instagram will tell me how many searches or how many tags that hashtag has. So I'll just go in and fill this out. And right now we're looking to work with more entrepreneurs. We're looking to grow our coaching business and our group coaching. So this is just like a list of some hashtags we use when we're trying to target new customers in that capacity. So I've showed you guys how to find hashtags on Instagram, how to look up their search, how to put them into an Excel sheet, how to put them in your name field to help you get found quicker. Now, of course, if you want to get more specific and dive deep, I really suggest you book a one-on-one with me or my business partner, Clarice, and we'll get in with you and we'll do this Excel document together and get you those perfect keywords. And we also do this in group coaching, so you can join our group coaching. And we have a whole bunch of great students, 15 other people just like you doing all this research at the same time. So totally join that. Hopefully you guys liked this video, found it useful. Make sure to subscribe to our channel, and I will see you in the next video.